We keep talking about vibe coding like it's about just building apps. And it kind of is, but today I pointed those same tools at data that's been sitting in our company for over a year. And what came back changed how we're running the entire next quarter. So here's what happened. We gathered data for a company in the Netherlands. And for about over a year, we've been collecting it, making basic reports, shipping them, and then moving on. We never had the time to actually dig into what the data was actually telling us. Today I was already vibe coding, organizing our data sets for a rebuild we're doing, and I look at this data that's been sitting there and I think, I should at least see what patterns we can get out of this. So I organize it, build a machine learning analysis layer on top, and wrap a front end around it so my colleague can explore the results himself. We thought we knew the patterns, but the first thing that comes back is a negative correlation we didn't expect. And when we pulled on that thread, it opened up an angle we never considered. We segmented the users and almost the entire highest value group turned out to be women, even though the original data had an even gender split. We layered in environmental data, property values, distances to hospitals, parking availability, and the correlations were counterintuitive. Factors we assumed wouldn't matter were driving the entire pattern. All of this from data that was just gathering dust on our hard drives. Your marketing data can tell you which audience will convert before you spend another dollar. Your sales data shows which clients close fastest and which ones drain your energy. Your project logs can show you where things slow down before they stall, and your invoices, they can flag which clients are about to churn. Every one of these parts of a business is producing data that nobody is connecting. And it's all just sitting there in scanned PDFs, handwritten forms, piles of Excel files in 12 different formats, and until recently cleaning that up and finding the patterns in it cost real money. You needed analysts, and you needed tools, and you needed time. But that's exactly what changed. The same AI tools I used to vibe code an app in an afternoon can now clean a messy data set, run a correlation analysis, explain the results in plain language, and suggest what to do next. Now, if you're building like this, or want to be, hit the like. It helps me know you're interested and it tells me what topics to go deeper on in the future. But we're still not talking about this enough. Everyone is focused on, I built an app with AI. And that's real. I've done it, I'm still doing it. But pointing those same tools at the data your company already has, that might be where the real magic is. At least for a whole segment of the market that we're ignoring. There are companies that could thrive using the data they already have. CEOs who would love to see reports like this, but think they need a whole data team to get them. I think we should be exploring all the ways vibe coding can solve real problems, not just celebrating that we built another app. Now a caveat, you have to be involved. You have to be actively thinking together with it. Because for something that feels like magic, it does miss things you wouldn't expect it to miss. But if you do involve yourself, you will find gold. You don't need a data team. You don't need an enterprise budget. You need your data, a clear question, and the same tools you're already using to build. And this is just one example. It's not just development companies. Small businesses in just about any industry are sitting on data that could help them grow, plan, and compete. The gold isn't in the next app you build, it's in the data you already have. But I am curious though, what data is still sitting in your company right now that nobody's touched? Drop it in the comments. The best answers might become a future video. Because in my last video, I took a completely different angle on how AI can change your business. A completely different way it started affecting my acquisition strategy and my operations. A way you can use this to get more clients. I broke it down here. Subscribe. This is Afterwork. There are new episodes every day I actually work.